golf has changed the trajectory of my life just from the conversations, the meeting.
100%. And they basically said that if my infection didn't clear, they got to amputate my leg.
There's no UTSA football without Frank Harris. So it's like... Everybody, welcome back to the Real Deal Podcast. We got a special guest today. First off, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Know you can be anywhere in the world. Thank you for spending with us. Without further ado, Frank Harris in the house.
Thank y'all for having me, brother.
Thank you for being here, brother.
Of course, man.
Taking time out the day.
For sure.
Know you're out there closing deals.
Trying to.
So we appreciate it.
For sure.
What's going on? What's going on in your world these days?
Not much, man. Just in commercial real estate, trying to get some real estate deals done and trying to golf. That's about it, man.
I feel you.
Can't complain.
Yes. I'm
Your
living
golf game good?
It's all right. I mean, Barlow better than me, but
I mean, come on now.
He a lefty too, so
I allow him to be honest with me. Is he better than me? But the same?
He's got you.
That's good. Hey,
as long as you're better than Bernardo, we good. Bernardo and Daryl, they just not. They don't fit.
I'm better than him.
Yeah.
I'm throwing slugs at Bernardo and Daryl right now.
No, Frank can play.
No, that's good.
Right.
So he
got
modest,
but he can
good.
hold it.
Yeah,
we did a tournament. What was that? Malcolm's tournament.
Yeah, Malcolm's tournament. I think end of March, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Shout out Malcolm Brown. Yeah, but he surprised me. He came out there.
Nah, he was carrying me.
We need to do some more tournaments because the lefty connection was real.
I never played with lefties.
Oh, you are a lefty.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. I never played with lefties, man. So I was trying to look at him.
He's a righty, and he's golf's lefty.
You ambidextrous. You one of them. My dad is saying, well, y'all different, man. I don't know how y'all do that. I can't do nothing right-handed.
I don't know how it happened either.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So commercial real estate, let's talk about that. I mean, how did you land in the world of commercial real estate?
Man, so when I got done playing ball, I started working at Documation. I needed a job, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. It was a sales job. One of the guys, he's a UTSA alumni. Mm-hmm. He got me that job. I worked there for about 5 or 6 months. Actually, through golf, I reached out to the company that I'm with now. We have 3 companies. We have Tanager Logistics, Double Diamonds, and then Leno Realty Partners, or actually 4, and then Estacado Construction.
Okay.
All under one umbrella. So I reached out to one of the guys that's in charge of Tanager Logistics to try to get the services when I was at Documation. And he invited me to a golf tournament at La Cantera. And, golfing, started talking.
Yeah.
One thing led to another, and some of the brokers were there. Afterwards, we met up and kind of liked everything that they were about, and that's really how I got into commercial real estate. Knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
Wasn't my degree. I didn't even know that was actually a real thing. I've always heard about residential, right?
Yeah.
So it was a learning curve for me for sure. But I mean, I don't see myself doing anything else, to be honest with you.
Man, that's crazy.
Everything happens on the golf course.
For sure.
I absolutely fell into the world of commercial real estate kind of in the same way. Started residential, and this world just opened up, and it's a whole different economy, like a whole different, and
it's like night and day.
It's a whole different world of people that you've never experienced. The deals are completely different. So I mean, I feel the exact same way. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How's that transition from after football life after football?
Man, I'll be honest with you, man. A lot of the same principles you use in everyday life if you use football the right way, right? I mean, especially as a quarterback, team, camaraderie, being a leader, being able to wake up on time, being present at certain times, meetings. So everything kind of circulates from football into the real world, right? It wasn't tough for me, to be honest, because I knew I didn't want to go to the next level. I had 11 surgeries. So after my 11th one, I'm like, man, I'm done. Like, I got to figure out what I could do, right? So I try to figure out like what niche that I was going to go. But I think kind of worked out in commercial just because
sales,
flexible, exactly. Sales, competitive.
Man, it's very, very similar. I mean, you just went from quarterback in the field to now quarterback in the deals.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
for sure,
you're in the same arena.
So it kind of makes sense, right? Yeah. I just didn't know that's what I wanted to do when I was in college. I probably got a degree in something, in real estate. No. That's all the football players. I didn't do that. No. I was communications at first.
Art major.
I switched. No, I was at sociology, my undergrad, and then public administration, my master's. So.
Okay.
You know what? Now that when you look at it, most athletes do good in sales. Remember, I told you this. I said now on, I think we want agents that were an athlete at one point in time.
Everybody says that.
It's a different. It's like night and day, man. I'm not saying if you weren't an athlete at one point in time, you're not good in sales or just not good at the communication.
I mean, it's
thing.
just it's the dynamics that you learn from being on a team
For
from a
sure.
young age.
You know how to absorb the information. You know how to go apply it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Execute.
coachable. Yeah, exactly.
Coachable.
So, yep.
Yes.
Coachability, people.
For sure.
Come on.
A lot of people say athletes, that's all they try to look for just because we know how to, especially if you play at the collegiate level. It's
Absolutely.
You know how to deal with the ups and downs too.
Adversity, all those things.
Is huge.
For
That's
sure.
the part. Show me someone when
For
they're
sure.
not doing well.
For sure.
And that's who you see. Yeah.
100%.
Man, that's cool. So how did golf become a part of your life? What does that look like now? Because, you know, the world of golf has shifted so much in the last, 30 years. If there wasn't no Tiger Woods, I would have never played golf.
For sure.
But I will say golf has changed the trajectory of my life just from the conversations, the meetings.
100%.
I mean, we had our first great time on the golf course.
I was just about to say that.
I mean, I've created so many great relationships just being out on the golf course, and it is also like a therapy to me.
100%.
We were talking about this, just the nature and just being out with, you know, people. You just get to be genuine. There's no stress of work, phone. So, you know, what has the golf course been like for you?
Man, I mean, I picked it up, I think, in 2023. I had a couple knee surgeries during that time period. And, you know, off season, I used to play basketball all the time. And after all my knee surgeries, I'm like, I can't hoop like I used to, you know what I mean? So I tried to figure out what it was. And everybody kept saying golf, golf, golf. I used to make fun of my boys in high school for playing golf all the time.
Yeah.
I picked it up, man, and I just got the bug. And I tell everybody, you're never going to have 4 hours with any CEO or any C-level person ever. If you have coffee with him, it's 30 minutes an hour. Lunch, maybe hour 30. Go to his office, 30 minutes. You go golfing with that dude, you got 4 hours. You know about his family. You know about his wife. You know about everything. So you feel like type of connection when you golf with somebody. So that's like my getaway. Meet a lot of great people, like you said, great conversations. Truly know about somebody. And just how they play the game of golf teaches you and shows you how that person is organically without even trying to ask those questions. You can see how he treats the golf course. You can see if he gets mad if he misses a bad shot. Just little things like that. It's like, you know what? He seemed like a good dude. You know, he treating the golf course really well. He don't really get upset. You know, I do business with that guy. So little things that I look for.
I don't know if you wanted to go do business with me then, because I've
You wasn't getting
no talking on the backswing.
That's a real thing though.
No, it is.
I get mad too.
I do get mad.
It wouldn't affect me, but I'm gonna use that excuse every time though. You know what I'm saying? I just need another hit.
Nah.
No, you said 6 knee surgeries?
Man, I had 7 on my left knee, 2 on my right knee, 1 on my right shoulder, 1 on my left foot.
You had 1 in high school?
Tore my ACL in high school. My senior year. Yep. Then I got to college and it just kept on coming.
And you kept making on top over it.
Man, it was tough, man. So at 2023 season, I had a regular scheduled routine follow-up on my knee. Got my screw taken out of my ACL because it was poking out. And then it still something was bothering me. So then I had a surgery in January. February came and it was still kind of bothering me. And my mom actually had to come stay with me because my knee just kind of got locked up and it started getting a little swollen. And she was like, if this keep happening, like I'm gonna have to take you to the hospital. So it was like 3 a.m. We went to the hospital. This is now in March. They had to do emergency surgery on me. And they basically said that if my infection didn't clear, they got to amputate my leg.
What?
Yeah. So during that time, I'm talking to Coach Traylor, all the boys. Usually I'm in a good mood. I'm down. Lost like 20 pounds. I ain't laughing no more, ain't smiling. I'm just pissed. Because real life hit me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At that point, I told Coach Traylor, like, I'm done. I'm medically retiring from the game of football. You know, I appreciate everything, but I'm done. Like, it's mentally, I'm done. Had another surgery in April. Cleaned everything up. Dr. Debordino took care of me. That's my guy. So April came, got it cleaned up. It was all good. And then May came. I did no spring ball. I did did a little bit of summer stuff, did a little bit of fall camp. And by the grace of God, I was able to play that last season and then come back in the second game of the season. That's when I messed my foot up. Missed 2 games after that. And then ultimately, that was what my last surgery was at the end of the season. I ended up having surgery on that. Messed my shoulder up too, got fractured. I was just beat up, man.
God
and I was
saying,
like,
sit your butt down.
Exactly. And I
told
told Coach, I was like, God let me get through this season.
Yeah.
Hey, you banged up, but I'm gonna let you get through the season, but you better start listening. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna listen. I'm done.
Yeah.
So my last surgery came that next year in January on my foot, and I'm done.
It shows some fight in you, though, man, to keep fighting through on that.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful because, I mean,
knees are
there's no athlete that has done what you've done for this organization at UTSA. So, I mean, change the game. I mean, change that whole program.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I did a little visit with my nephew at a school, and one of the coaches, his son, just got recruited to UTSA, and it's like now UTSA is it's a thing
For
now.
sure.
Like it's hype, like it's exciting, but there's no UTSA football without Frank Harris.
Appreciate
so it's like I think it's a beautiful story that, you did put this program on the map, but all the adversity you were facing at the same time.
For sure.
And it's like without you dealing with that, fighting through it, back to the doctor, back to surgery, like thousands of kids' lives will be changed because of you dealing with that. So
for sure.
That's a great accolade for you.
Appreciate that, man.
Was that in your mind at all, choosing UTSA to kind of put the city on the map, or it was just
so Glasgow, he came out, he's OG.
Shout out David.
And then Jarvion ended up going there. So a couple of hometown
all the people on
legends.
your side of town.
Exactly. Everybody that I knew, Glasgow, my cousin. Me and Jarvion grew up together, me and Jalon.
Everyone is related in San Antonio.
It's a small world, man. It's a small world. And then, of course, my mom and Jarvion's mom grew together, so we grew up together our whole life. So when he came to UTSA, I kind of asked him, what made you want to go to UTSA? And he kind of started telling me. And at the time, my brother was in the military, my oldest brother, and he was away. And he was like, man, I know how much family mean to you. It's like, it's tough, being away from the family. So if I was telling you, like, try to stay somewhere close to home. Growing up, I never came to Lock and Terror in my entire life, ever in my life. To the Rim, never in my life. It's a whole other world on this side of town.
Yeah. Whole different world.
So when I started getting recruited, I'm like, it's kind of cool. I'm 30 minutes away, but
Palm
it's like
trees.
a whole other world there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I stay close to home, I can have my family come watch me. Both my parents are born and raised here, my grandparents. If I stay close to home, man, I can have everybody come out, my boys come out, watch me. And then, like you said, try to put the city on the map. Get a championship for a brand new program, because at the time it was still relatively new. It still is.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things. But I'm like, man, if I could just stay home, that'd be pretty cool.
But you remember going on those college visits? Like, I don't know about you, but like some of them were fun. A lot of them were fun.
Yeah.
But it was like, I'm ready to go home. Like,
after a while, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it was cool, but like I said, it just didn't feel like home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and my parents always told us whenever I was getting recruited, choose somewhere where you could go to school at if you were never able to play football again. And I thought about that. I'm like, man, if I were to go all the way out there to another state and I had to go to school, no football, could I do it? I'm like, nah, I can't do that, man. I got to be somewhere, somewhere local. So it all worked out, man.
Yeah.
New saying is go where you're needed, not where you're wanted.
For sure.
So that's something I'll be telling my daughters as they travel in this sports.
No,
you said go where you're needed, not where you're wanted.
It's a difference. When you need it, it's you're treated different versus when you're where you're wanted, because they gonna find another person they want.
For sure.
It's hard to get people that are.
I 100% agree. Go somewhere where you can make an impact. You don't want to be another person just on the roster just to say, I'm at this school, right? Go somewhere you could go out there and make an impact.
No
for
doubt.
sure.
Yeah, that's fire. You mentioned Coach Traylor, who's phenomenal coach. I mean, he's doing great things with the program, but we also brought up be coachable. So like, have you had any coaches that you feel like have made an impact on you? Or
100%. I mean, just high school, Coach Mulder, he came from Judson. He kind of been all over the place. Great dude.
Yeah.
Took me under his wing. Coach Johnson, my head coach at the time, and then of course all my coaches in college for sure. And Coach Traylor, he's a great guy. Great coach, but I think something about him that makes him special. He care about you as a person, and not as a football player, right? So, especially in a college game, you really don't see stuff like that. He'll check on you, see how you are mentally, how you are. And I was with him last night, and we didn't talk about football. How's commercial real estate? How's golf? How's your fam doing? How are your parents doing?
That is the quality of a truly great leader. Is
for sure.
You lead through the person first. That's how you generate results.
100%.
Sure.
Whatever
100%.
the business is, or whatever the is. When someone knows that you care about them,
exactly,
they will go hard.
Run through a brick wall for you.
Yeah.
And Coach always says, trust is truth over time.
Yeah.
Once I know I could trust you, you'll do anything for me, but because I got the best intentions for you. And I will say he really did have the best intentions for me.
Yeah.
And everybody else.
Man, it's hard. College is different. Like high school, I mean, even starts with Pop Warner. Like, you get some coaches like on that.
Yeah, they just want to win.
Yeah, but then you get to college, like the level of MFs and it's crazy. Like, and you think you're a grown man now, so like some dude's talking to you. Oh, that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't in that for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a grown man. You can tell me what I'm doing wrong, but you're not gonna talk to me like I'm a little boy.
But you see it. Right?
Oh yeah, you can see that. And I tell everybody, like you said, as a great leader, you got to figure out who you could talk to like that and get them motivated.
Yes.
Some people like me,
that's not gonna work.
It ain't gonna work because it's like you could just told me I'm doing something wrong and I could correct it. But like as a leader, as a quarterback, I knew that there was some guys, some receivers that I had to go at because I know that's gonna amp his game up. He needed that.
Yeah.
But then there was some receivers I can't talk to him like that. I gotta be like, hey, bro, next play, don't worry about it. Yeah, I got you. You know, because if I do that to him, he gonna shut down. He might come back at me.
For sure.
So I feel like as a leader, you got to figure out who could take that, who needs that, and who doesn't need that.
Man, that's fire. Yeah, so true.
You didn't just play football; you were a quarterback, so that is a huge difference too. Like the transition into life, I feel it sets you up for success. I feel.
For sure. And I tell everybody, I told Coach this yesterday. I was like, Coach, people have to realize as a collegiate athlete, at some point, you're not going to play that sport again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got done playing when I was 24, 25. I'm never playing football ever again.
Mm-hmm.
But who you are as a person is going to prepare you for the rest of your life. So everybody talks about me, how I'm a legend at UTSA.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, yeah, it helped me out that I had some success.
Mm-hmm.
But who I am as a person will always carry on.
For sure.
So if you're just a good football player and a bad person, once you're done playing, ain't nobody gonna care about you. You're gonna be another regular person.
Forgotten.
Those are the ones that struggle mentally too.
Exactly.
You see it a lot of times after college, they don't make the NFL, and it's like, it's tough.
What do I gotta, like, I have nothing to fall back on.
Nothing to fall back on.
Well, it's also like, who am I? Like, if you don't have an identity outside of
you gotta know it's more than football.
World.
Exactly. You gotta know it's more than football because at some point it's gonna end. So I tell all the guys that to be a good person.
That's so
be
great,
respectable.
Man.
Show people who you are as a person. They'll help you out.
Yeah.
You know, football is gonna help you open a lot of doors. I've gotten into some rooms where I know for a fact if it wasn't for me playing quarterback at UTSA, but those doors have stayed open because these people know that I'm a genuine good person.
That's right.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, that's great. So, like, whenever I pray with my son, you know, I ask him if there's something he wants to pray about. And in the beginning, sometimes he prayed for like a sport, like, I want to win the game, or I just want to be better at this. And so over time, I've coached him like, hey, you know, let's not pray for that. Let's pray for, you know, a quality or just to be better, you know, just the tangible things that are going to make you a better person. And by that, the byproduct, whatever you want on the other side is coming.
It's going to happen.
For
sure. No, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Character.
It's everything. I mean, you got the girls and now you got Eli. Frank's probably going to have some kids coming soon.
My girl watching this. My girl like, ain't no time soon.
How are you, 28?
I just turned 27 in March.
27.
In March.
Yeah, wait a little while.
No, yeah.
Wait a little while.
Yeah.
No, but I just think about, you know, parenting is just so crazy. We want so many things for them. We want them to have this great life, but at the end of the day, your mark on your children is just the people that you create, the character that they have, and how they can go into society and make a great impact. And so it's just this interesting dynamic of you're just trying to pour into them to become the best version of themselves.
For sure. And I would say, like, growing up, you know, both of my parents were in law enforcement. They're retired now. And, you know, my dad, as a kid, we would go on these police events or whatever the case may be, and he would make us walk around the room, shake every man, and look him in the eye. And we had to say, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. So I always compliment him to this day because now it comes second nature for me to do that.
Oh, yeah.
And I stick out because a lot of these, I would say, kids, they don't have those manners. They don't know how to speak to somebody, give a firm handshake. So that was something that my parents taught us at a young age that nowadays it just comes second nature.
The things you hated your parents.
Man.
I didn't hate my dad for, but that yes, sir, no, sir, I had to say, man.
What'd you say?
What?
he
said what?
He got to go on a trip with my dad without me, so he know how my dad could be pretty firm.
Man.
So, but yeah, it was even to when I transitioned from college to the corporate world, I was saying yes, sir, no, sir, to people that were on the same entry level, but they're older than me, so I just felt they owed the respect. I still do. I still do.
I mean, I go out to eat, and this be a waiter or waitress. They younger than me, and I'm still saying yes, sir,
no
no,
doubt.
sir.
Same.
I mean, it's just something that just
can get you in get your foot in the door.
It does, man. People start realizing that.
Yeah. Get you extra butter biscuits and Red Lobster.
For sure.
No, that's good stuff, brother. What is like the one thing? Obviously, you know, people know you as leading rusher, UTSA, all time. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't run the ball. I'm a quarterback, bro.
You ran too.
A little bit.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me get these accolades correct.
No,
Harris.
No accolades.
But you know, there's probably not many records at UTSA that you don't hold, as far as especially. I mean, you set the bar there, but you know, one thing I think that's important for us to always think about it. You know, if you leave this earth today, what do you want people to remember you by?
A God-fearing man and somebody that give back to his community. I tell everybody that all the time. Just because, like we always say, football is going to be over one day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say a big name in the city, but I think that I'm still well known and respected just because of who I am as a person and not what I've done on the football field. So, that's cool to have those accolades for sure. I could talk mess to my little nephew, who a 7th grader now. You know, I still got Unc still got a little bit of something, right? But it's always cool to know that I've impacted my community, or at least I try to, and being a role model, and just trying to pass down that knowledge for the next generation.
No doubt. I love that.
I got a question. What led you to football being your favorite sport? Because you probably played other sports too.
Yep. So my family is a whole basketball family. And my other brother is 2 years older than me, so I always played up. So my first offer actually came on sophomore year in basketball. And during that time, I ended up wanting to play football or basketball.
You played for the coach that was at Wagner?
No, I ain't play for him.
Oh, okay.
No. I didn't play for him. That's my guy, though. I ain't playing for him. So I ended up playing basketball all the way through high school until I think I played a little bit my junior year and I stopped. But then I really loved football. Like, basketball was fun. I kind of got good at it, but it really wasn't my passion. You know, football was my passion. So when it came to decide to go to college, I was like, man, I think football is the route I want to go. So I'm the only person besides my cousin that played college football.
So you got a go ahead.
I feel like there's a difference in like the athlete. Like there's a football player and a basketball player.
For sure.
And like there's the debate all the time. Like, can LeBron go play in the NFL?
For sure.
But I definitely think like you got to be a dog to be good at any sport. Right?
For sure.
But I definitely think like football, you got to be a little crazy. Like you got to have that.
You gotta have
that
a switch.
Dog in you.
You gotta have a switch, man. And everybody always see me. They see me laugh and smile. I mean, you're a good kid. I'm like, that's what you see me. I'm not in mode right now.
Yeah. I'm not.
I get on that field. Oh yeah, I'm a totally different person. I'm saying some stuff you probably don't want to hear. My mama getting mad at me. Like, what'd you tell that one boy? I'm like, Mama, you don't even want to know. You'll get mad at me for talking like that on that football field.
That's true.
I will say though, basketball player, it's easier for some of them to transition of football than football transition.
100%. You know, these football players think that they can hoop, and you can just see like, come on, bro, you're not athletic enough. You can't even dribble the ball or shoot the ball. You don't got it in you like that.
So your first college offer was sophomore in high school in basketball, and everybody was probably pushing you to go basketball.
Man, so it was still young. It was still early in my, that was my first one, and then they actually offered me to play football as well. So they offered me on both sports. So, that's what they kept on saying. Like, we're the only school that offers you to play both. Like, what do you want to do? I'm like, man, honestly, I don't weigh my options out, And then after my junior season, like I said, I played football, and I started getting a lot of offers in football. I played a little bit. I played a little bit in basketball because I got hurt. My back got messed up. I'm old, man. I'm old, bro. So I ain't played.
You should have been the official Ben Gay sponsor for high school athletes.
NIL, because you were during NIL, right? Like on the back of your career.
Yeah, so I didn't play that much that year in basketball. And I didn't play at all basketball my senior year because I had torn my ACL. So it was a whole ordeal. So at that time, I was like, I got to weigh my options out. And like I said, I was like, man, I like basketball, but I played a lot because my brother played and I played up. So it was fun, but then I kind of got good at it. But I'm like, something about football, man. I just love the game of football. Like, you got to just be like you said, a different person.
Yeah.
And I'm a competitor, right?
Right.
I lose a basketball game. You got so many games in the season. It's like, it don't matter. But football, you only got 11, maybe, So it's like every game matters. As a competitor, man, I'm just like, man, football the route, man.
The crowd, everything.
Bro, basketball, like, I love it. Like, I love watching my son, like, get on the basketball court. It's like close. It's like fast paced, but it's like, bro, when you get on that football field, it's personal. Like,
it's personal.
Like, we gotta somebody's gonna die. Like I'm gonna end up on the ground and you're gonna end up.
Man.
Like it's a battle.
Yeah, man.
It's a little different.
I will say, because I'm football, but watching my daughter play basketball, and even when I would go hooping the rec or wherever it was, basketball brings the worst out of you, I feel.
No,
I don't know. I didn't cuss. I promise. You can ask friends.
You can't hit a jumper on somebody and then throw them on the ground.
You get fouled and you don't get your call. Listen, people that are watching, I didn't cuss from 2008 to 2015. Now, if you saw me on the basketball court, and I did intramural football, all that stuff, football was fun. Basketball was the only time you would hear me cuss. To where some of my friends that was like, "Dang, you chill, bro." Like, it was something about it. Like, even at these basketball games, you watch these parents at a Mission Conception, people fighting, parents fighting.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You seen it?
I did see that.
Man, like basketball. But they weren't from San Antonio. They're from Houston.
No,
so
you see them on social media.
Yeah, wait, so you cuss now?
Here and there.
I just had to ask. I got a bad mouth. I know I do.
Look, I cuss here and there.
I know I do.
I cuss here and there.
Okay.
I know my mom watching this. I cuss here.
My mama know. I just know how to be respectful. I don't say, certain things.
You won't catch me cussing much. There's one word I do say that yeah.
If I'm golfing, I'm probably throw a couple out there. I get a bad shot.
Yeah. But I didn't cuss from 2008 to 2015.
That's crazy.
I got married and I had kids. That's what it was. Having kids, man. You gonna cuss with the kids. You gonna cuss with the kids. So yeah. But man. I will say basketball is different too. So I won't trash on basketball.
No, for sure.
It's two different things. Physically, football, mentally, basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball has this mental aspect to it that I just feel I don't want my son. You know how most people say I don't want my kids playing football? I don't want my son focused on basketball.
Really?
It just has this, the way the game is going now in basketball, especially for my son. Right now, he's bigger than most kids at 2. He could possibly catch some other DNA, but let's say he gets to 5'10", 5'11".
Bro, he is advanced. He said he's 2.
But,
I don't want him. He's planning.
Let's just say, man, like, basketball has this mental aspect to it where the pressure is different. It's not just America anymore. You're competing against kids over there.
Everybody.
That reclass in basketball hurts more than reclass in football.
Yeah.
I feel. It's just a different sport, man. And you have to be good at every part of the game. Football,
I feel like
you don't got to be able to tackle.
Yeah.
You only had to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter is heavy into basketball. She has to work on her shot. She has to work on dribbles. She has to work on defense. We got her in track now, increase the speed.
Yeah.
We know she ain't,
Bro, but I feel like that's just sports today in general. Like it's whole
changing.
nother level.
Yeah,
like the training. D1, Alamo Ranch.
Yep. I got a camp coming up.
We'll put the flyer on the screen right here.
Yep.
Go check out your boy.
Come on.
But the level of training and like it's different.
It is.
Like, London has a buddy who's in baseball, and I went over there and I saw his bag. That bag was bigger than me. It had like 18 bats in it, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. And they go to swing practice, track practice. I'm like, it's crazy.
You got, and I will say, I don't have kids. I have nieces and nephews, but I always tell people, my parents never pushed me to do anything.
Yeah.
We never did extra training, never did nothing. I've always wanted to do stuff.
Right.
So I was always outside on my own time.
Yeah.
I love my brother to death, but he didn't have that in him, right? So my parents knew that. So we're going to let him be. He loved basketball, but he didn't have what it took to go play college because he's like, bro, I don't really want to go out and work on my game that much.
Right.
I had that in me. Like, I want to be great at this. I will be outside or doing something. But I feel like a lot of these parents nowadays are forcing their kids.
It is a
and when they get
they
older,
ain't gonna have fun.
Exactly.
Shout out to Coach Stu, because Coach Stu 2 years ago told me, he was like, I just want to make sure my daughter's still having fun.
Yep.
When he said that, I took a step off and I told Malaya, I was like, Malaya, if you want to be great, I'm not going to be the one to push you.
Exactly.
I'm not going to be one to get you up. I'm not going to be the one to do this. If you don't say it, it's not happening.
That's how it should be.
So literally that she put a switch on, and then my second daughter, she's a different. So it's like, yeah, you're right.
You don't want to burn them out.
They burning some of these kids.
It's crazy too, because like AAU is a great thing, I think, for a lot of kids, but like these kids early on getting burnt out.
Bro,
like,
I'm like, he not finna get a scholarship at 8 years old. Relax, bro.
Yeah, he not. But they don't play as much basketball. We say, because you see it on social media where they're talking about there's too many tournaments, all that. Well, we got to remember these kids don't play outside. So technically, I don't feel these kids play more.
Need to play outside.
These kids does not play more basketball than I played when I was a kid.
Growing up, because that's all we did.
From the time I dropped that backpack at home,
we going outside
till the lights came.
Street lights.
Yeah.
I was outside.
Yeah.
And then on the weekend, Saturday morning, we was outside. I lived on base.
Hands were black from the asphalt. Yeah.
Man, they did not play more basketball than we did. So, we were on the blacktop. So
blacktop. Knees probably messed up. Yeah. Got scars from falling and stuff. Yeah, all that. Yeah, all that.
So, man, it's I mean, parents do as you want to do, but some of these kids do not really want to play. You're pushing them. Exactly. You living through your kids.
100% see that so much.
And that's sad because it's like you push them and then they burn out in their junior year. It's like
they're too young. I'm like, bro, let them go have fun. Let them learn the game at this point of their life.
What do you think? What would be your advice for parents with young children that are athletes? How would you advise them?
Man, I would just say they're young. Let them go have fun. Let them learn the game. If they want to take that next step and want to keep pursuing that, then I think you start, like you said, if you want to be great at it, I'm here to give you the resources. If you want to be okay, you want to just play on the team with your friends, then we're not going to go do all this extracurricular stuff because we're wasting everybody's time at that point. And like I said, my parents were never like that. I always wanted to be that, like I was always outside, like always outside. So like my punishment was I can't go outside.
No doubt.
My brother punishment was you can't watch TV. I don't care about TV. I ain't trying to watch no TV. Yeah. I knew what I wanted to do at a younger age. So it was different, right? So my parents knew that. They never forced us to do anything. So I feel like they just got to let these kids tell them what they want to do and not overdo it because they going to get to the point, like you said, they'll get burned out or they going to start getting injured because they've been training since they were 7 years old at a high caliber level.
Yeah.
And now they 17. That catches up to you.
Yeah, you already put 12 years of wear and tear
on your feet. Yeah. Everybody says, like, you go change your tires.
Yeah.
These are your tires.
Yeah.
You keep doing a whole bunch of wear and tear, at some point, it will catch up to you.
Yeah. They need to be in multiple sports, too.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Like, if they have, let's say they want to play football and that's their sport, throw something else, at least track something in there, give different body movement.
For sure. I agree.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, you about to have a kid soon, so I'm with Barlow.
My girlfriend watching this, she gonna be like, "Oh no, right now, nah, right now, no."
Don't be in this room because I got 3, he got 1. Look, yeah, so yeah. But no, that transition. So you sophomore year, you decided, hey, football is the way to go, and then from there, you say you chose UTSA. Because it was home, close to family. You like the atmosphere, you like the coach. And then from there, from college, you went to, where was it again? Right out of college?
UTSA.
No, right out of college, you went and worked with who?
Documentation. IT company. I was doing business development, like IT and technology company. So.
And what made you decide that?
Man, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I needed a job. At the time, I was looking at buying a crib. I needed some type of income.
He was early with it.
Yeah, I was early, right? So got my first crib as soon as I got done playing. So I needed something, right? I mean, I had money that I could afford it, but I needed to show the bank something. And it felt like a great fit for me. Opened up a lot of doors for me just doing that job itself, me with a lot of CEO people, C-level people as well. So it was just fun, and that position opened up the door that I'm in now, right? So it was just something that I wanted to know what I wanted to do, had to push myself, get out of my comfort zone because I didn't know what I wanted to do, right?
Yeah.
So that was a great sales job for me straight out of college.
I feel like everyone needs to do some sort of sales job, no matter what you do, because no matter what industry you're in, whatever your position is, you're selling.
For sure.
Selling yourself, you're selling a product.
For sure.
Selling your company. Like,
yep.
Everybody needs to learn how to sell. I love that you went and did that because it also gives you the confidence to interact in different rooms, different capacities as well.
You don't know who you're gonna be talking to the next sales job. Like we do a lot of cold calls. I don't know who about to answer the phone.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of mood he gonna be in. I don't know if he finna be nice, he finna be rude.
Yeah.
Like I don't know nothing. Then I gotta meet with him in person. I don't know what he look like, So like you said, just knowing how to adapt and talk to everybody a little bit different, your demeanor, stuff like that, how to present yourself. So I think it definitely taught me a lot about myself in life.
No doubt.
This man is 27, but he about 40.
I am. 40 I'm an old soul.
It's another. Hey, something in UTSA water because another one. I don't want to say names, but another player from UTSA that I'm close with, he's probably about 27. Savion?
Yeah.
He kind of seemed a little older too. Y'all starting to seem
Yeah.
You moving a little fast. I
Yeah.
love it though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I'm the youngest in the family. And my oldest brother, 37, about to be 38. My sister, 34. About to be 35, and then my brother is 28, about to be 29. So I kind of was one of those kids. I'm the youngest, so I had to figure if I wanted to hang with the older people, I got to be mature.
I was the youngest too.
Yeah, they not gonna let me
learn from all their mistakes.
Yeah. I want to go hang with my brothers, my oldest brother. I'm like, how can I kick it with y'all? Just be quiet and figure it out. I'm like, I'm about to act a little mature then.
Yeah.
So at that point, I feel like I just grew up pretty fast. I think I'm just more mature for my age for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were in college at a time, social media was all this stuff. That generation
it's there, different, man.
Everything just kind of hit y'all out of nowhere.
For sure.
Salute to your parents, like you
Appreciate
said.
it, bro.
So you went from football, your world revolved around your career. I mean, playing at a very high level. And then you transitioned very quickly into the world of corporate. You know, what was that like? You said it was pretty easy for you. You know, what was kind of the differences from waking up, you know, going to the weight rooms, going to the boardroom and
For sure. Like I said, that 2023 season, I already had my mind made up that I wasn't playing. I was medically retired. So whenever I was fortunate enough to play that season, I already knew once I got done, I was done.
Yeah.
Right. So I kind of already had my ducks in a row, knew what I wanted to do. So it really wasn't that hard. And just having that mentality, that discipline. Like I still work out 3-4 times a week. But it's just like nobody's forcing you to go do certain things like as you were doing in football. But I just think growing up, my parents always told us, you know, you got to go do this, you got to do that. So it was easy for me when I got done playing. Nobody got to tell me what I have to do. I'm just going to do it because I'm disciplined. Exactly. So it really wasn't tough for me. And I always knew, even when I was playing, it's more to life than football. And I always try to do that even when I was playing, try to go out in the community, talk to these kids, talk to whoever the case may be, go to this event, just show people that I'm more than just a football player.
Yeah.
So once I got done playing, it was like, man, this is not
that's
that bad.
so beautiful because no matter what we're doing, we shouldn't be so tied to our identity shouldn't come from the company we work for,
sure.
the sport that we're in. You know, we should be able to plug and play, you know, and be moldable to where life is putting us. You know? So that's great.
And I think, like I said, in that 2023 year, whenever I had all those injuries, I think real life hit me.
Right.
And it was like, I'm going to have a leg. Like, football don't matter. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk for real. Like, I think like a switch kind of hit me like, all right, football is just a game. I'm a competitor. I would love to win every game, for sure. But at the end of the day, the next morning the sun is going to be up, and I am very blessed to be in this position. And it is, at the end of the day, just a game.
That's one thing you probably wouldn't change going through that down.
Oh no! Everybody asks me if you know your body's going to go through all this, would you have done it again? I'm like 100%. They're like, you do know when you get older you're going to be beat up. I'm like, yeah, but it made me the person that I am today. If I didn't have all those trials and tribulations, I wouldn't be able to speak about it. You know, so like we got guys on the team that would tear their ACL and they're down in the dumps. I tore both of mine. So I can go talk to him about it. Hey, bro, it's going to suck. But if nobody ever been through that and you go tell him, hey, bro, keep your head up. They're like, bro, you don't even know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to him because I've been through that. I'm a living testimony about all these injuries. I can show you that you can still go out there and prevail. But this is what you're going to have to do, bro. You're going to have to toughen it up just a little bit. So that's why I think God did it for a reason. So it all worked out.
When you're going through one of these injuries, like, what is one of those moments that was tough where you're just, you know, facing adversity and you had to figure it out? Like, you had to dive deep and say, yo, Frank, pull your shit together. Man. You got this.
So I tore my ACL my senior year of high school. I went to UTSA, messed my shoulder up. My freshman year, I redshirted. I come back that next year, and during spring ball, I get named a starter. So I'm like, okay, it's finally my opportunity to go out there and play college. I didn't play my first year. This is my opportunity. About 2 days after they named me the starter, I tear my other ACL. So at that point, it's like, bruh. Now I'm like, bruh, am I gonna be that? He could have been a great athlete in college. He was good in high school, but he just banged up. So during that time, it was tough, bro. I went to my parents because we didn't live that far, so I stayed at my parents, and I just remember crying. My mom was like, "You think I ever play football again?" She's like, "Yeah, son. Like, get through it." Got baptized during that time. Like, got real close to God, and just like, you know, at first it's like, why me? Like, I ain't a bad kid. Why does this keep happening to me?
You start thinking about
everything. Like, what if I
didn't mean to steal that candy when I was 5?
I'm telling you, it's just a whole bunch of little stuff. And I come at that next year, and then I play in 3 games, and then I end up having shoulder surgery. So I didn't play the rest of that year. So during those 3 years, I only played 3 games during that 3rd season. And the next year came, it was COVID year, which was weird. New coach come in. Still, I don't even know if I'm good enough because I ain't really played. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having intrusive thoughts like doubting myself. Am I good enough to play college? I don't know. I've been here, but I still haven't played. So, and man, it was tough, bro. It was there, and we got a new coach. I mean, he don't know what I could do.
Yeah.
I don't know what I could do, right? So it was definitely tough, man. But just I think leaning on my family through that whole process, leaning on the man above, and just finally just digging deep and finally having some confidence within myself.
And being disciplined, that takes a lot of discipline, man. To go through injuries and bounce back, you have to be disciplined. Because I've seen some of these recovery. And
bro.
It's worse than training.
Man, I tell everybody that's the easy part is getting injured. The hardest part is trying to recover from that injury. You got to learn how to walk again, bend your leg again, get your muscle back. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's a grind for sure.
So you started at UTSA for 3 years. Like, did you have any full seasons?
So I played 2020 COVID year, kind of weird. I think I missed 2 games that year. 2021 I played, and then 22 I played, and then 23 I played.
Okay. And dang, within those times you having these injuries, bouncing back and playing, bro. That's tough.
Yeah.
Shoot,
it was crazy.
Know me, I had my little knee thing, and I'm
out of there, bro. I'm telling you, man. I never forget. We finna play against Illinois, 2021 season, first game of the season. 2 weeks prior to that, I had got a little scope surgery on my knee, like 2 weeks before. They're like, you gonna try to play? I'm like, I'm not gonna try. Yeah, I'm finna play. So I wore some tights, wrapped my knee up, and played that whole game, and it was good. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff like that people don't really know the full effect until you tell a story. But they don't even know you going through all this stuff to go out there and perform.
You know what's crazy is one thing that's important is we don't really know how to celebrate our wins too.
For sure.
And it's like a lot of times people see accolades, awards, and things like that and recognition. Things may look cool on the outside, but inside, it's just another
for sure
something for the outside to see. But taking those wins of recovery and realizing that you overcame something, like that's the real wins. And I think we can learn to think about that more in life that way. Is like
for sure
because we could look and see like these outside material things, stuff on social media, but it's like, that's so empty, But then when you realize like, man, my knee was jacked up. I survived it. Like, I am, I'm walking again, or hey, went through this death and I'm okay. I can get up. I can not cry today. Like, that's the real wins in life. Like,
I tell people all the time, they're like, like you said, they see materialistic stuff. They see that I'm at this thing, I'm at here. Like, man, bro, like, you lived a good life, man. I wish I was you. I'm like, brother, you would have quit. You wouldn't even have made it this far. I know for a fact you wouldn't have. I've been through so much. Just injuries alone. You wouldn't even have kept on going, bro. So don't make it seem like I'm have a crazy nice lifestyle. Yeah, for sure now, but you didn't see what I was going through whenever I wasn't.
People don't see the battle that it takes to create the peace and the freedom on the other side.
For sure.
Everybody can't bear the same things.
Nope.
And I know you probably heard that scripture the whole time going through. God won't give you more than you can bear.
Yeah.
So, we ain't all built the same.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how, I do not know how I would have dealt with 6, 7 injuries.
I know, I would have been playing.
I had a
bagman.
The worst I had was 2023 where I had like a health thing. Body was inflamed, stress-induced inflammation. That was a scary time.
Yep.
Suffered mentally a little bit having kids. You think like, dang, am I even gonna live? Like, I got these girls. Same thing, asking God, why me? Blah 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 blah. I'm healthy. I don't do this. I don't do that. But like again, God won't give you more than you can bear, and it's reasons like that woke me up. Health. I was doing weights and all that, but I wasn't worried about the inner side.
Exactly.
And so and then stress-induced inflammation. That means, man, you holding on to too much. So. Thanks to this guy, too. He also taught me how to delegate a little bit.
That's good, bro.
Save my time a little bit.
That's the best way to do it, bro.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Frank, I got to say, I mean, I think just when I'm around you, You're just a breath of fresh air, bro. You're just genuine, just fun.
Yourself.
Appreciate it.
Smiling,
Yep.
like, and I think that's, if we could all just embrace like who we are, like,
Yeah.
and just lead with that every day. Like, you're gonna have a good day, and shit's gonna happen no
Yeah.
matter what. But if we can just focus on the best, like, just think, how can I have the best day today? Like, I wake up and I'm like, I'm happy for no reason.
I'm the
like,
same way.
like, nothing is going wrong, and when it does go wrong, like, okay, well,
We'll figure it out.
That's it.
But that's what I tell people. Coach always said, you either breathing life into people or sucking life out of them.
That's it. Yes.
So if you a negative Nancy, misery loves company.
Yes.
You're going to just bring everybody down and they're going to start going to you. They're going to gravitate towards you.
Yeah.
So I always try to be like the light in the room. Like I always try to come in with a good mood, positive attitude.
Yeah.
But like you said, a deal might not fall through that I thought was.
Yeah.
I might get mad about it for like 20 minutes. But then real life still goes on.
Yes.
Like, that sucks. But I'm still healthy. I still got a great family.
That's it.
That's what you got to think about, So I try to tell people that all the time, like just soak in it for a second and then move on.
And that's so important because in this world, real estate, you may have some great deals on the table. And I mean, that's any business. You may have a promotion on the table, thinking everything's about to go this way, and then boom, it's gone. But at the end of the day, you were fine without it.
Exactly.
You don't need something else to.
It sucks, but like you said, you will be good. Like
you will be fine
for a second.
Something else will come.
When I see those big deals that fall through, I just feel like, man, I'm one step closer.
That's it.
Because just even that big deal being in your lap, shoot, there's people that wish they even had the opportunity to see it.
Exactly.
Shoot, we had that one day, man. We sitting here, because you're thinking about all the good things that can happen. You already starting to write down, I'm going to do this. I'm about to do this.
Oh, yeah.
And then finally you're like, dang. So that devastation comes because of that part that you already had the plans for it. So, but yeah, man, that's what it is, man.
No doubt.
Just keep on moving.
Yeah, that's it.
Next deal coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. You brought up a good point about, your attitude kind of reflects, who's going to be around you, being positive, being negative. What's some things that y'all feel, how have y'all kept a good circle of people around you, and how has that affected you guys, getting here today? I mean, obviously you're sitting here on this podcast, so you had some good people pushing you in the right direction.
For sure.
You mentioned family a lot, but some people don't have the luxury of having a good family. I think my friends have been, some of the most amazing, special people in my life. But how have y'all kind of kept some of the negative people away to allow you to kind of keep that free-spirited, energy?
I would say for me, it's like I told another podcast, I said I'd suffered with this. Everybody was my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But over the last 3 years, I've learned to just keep the people that actually want to see you win, no matter how it affects them or nothing. Because I think that's when you really determine who's for you and who's not. When you start doing good and you can see who truly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when you're doing bad and who's is still in your corner the same way. So I've kind of eliminated a lot of people in my life and kind of narrowed in on the people that truly just want to see me win because that energy is around. If they want to see you win and you want to win, it's most likely it's going to happen.
Win.
So like my Shishman, we had him here on the podcast, man. Everywhere I go with him, he's like, man, this is the best broker in San Antonio.
Yeah.
He don't benefit from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just being around people like that is almost like you're an extension of your mother and father because they most likely want to see you win.
For sure.
So that's what I've been doing.
I mean, I would just say, during the time, you start to see who really on your side. When I was playing and I get injured, you get the high, everybody want to be your friend. Everybody want to talk to you. You get injured, you can't do nothing for nobody. You start to figure out who really there for you, right? Family included, right? And I think now that I no longer play, I just surround myself with just genuine people that don't want nothing from me. Don't ask me for nothing. They do something for me. I do something for them. We not. Hey, you remember that last time I got you? Yeah, remember last time I bought you lunch? Now you owe me. It's like, hold on now. And I feel like you said, I was friends with everybody. I'm providing for, hey, we doing this, we going out. I got us. We come to my crib.
Yeah.
Then it's like, all right, we go somewhere. Ain't nobody offering me one drink. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just came to my house and drank all my stuff, ate all my food. I bought the Ubers for everybody.
Yeah.
And we go there and y'all looking at, I'm like, I'm one person. There's
Yeah.
15 of y'all.
Yeah.
Then I started realizing, like, oh, okay, like everybody out, like, give me. And then when it's time to try to give, they don't really like to give. So, and I'm just a genuinely nice person. But now I had to start to realize, like, all my best friends, like back from high school, we don't count favors. It's just I just surround myself with genuine, like-minded people, and that's kind of what prevailed me.
Protect your favor, bro.
For sure.
Man, it's kind of it's so simple when we think about it, but I think you can be around people and you can just sense
100%.
Intuition. You can sense love. You can sense
for sure.
Like, it's so simple. Sometimes we like complicate it, but it's there. Like we know, when someone is secretly looking at your pockets, looking to see how they can benefit.
Exactly.
How can I use your success to get a little notch higher? Like,
some of those snakes, though, you got to cut the grass a little more.
For sure.
Some of them are real good, and you don't find out till it's a little too late.
That's true.
And they've already sucked enough from you, and you look up, you be like, dang, the tables turned, and they aren't here to help me.
Yeah.
So best thing to do is to literally keep business is business, friends are friends, family are family, because if you meet a business partner, this was me. I meet someone in business. Oh, this is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it may not be that way. If it's business and then allow it to organically happen.
100%. I agree with that.
Because, or you know what I mean? It's tough. Some of these people in this day and age, they have mastered how to suck
100%
suck life out of you. So.
Yeah, but I think you can't have both, because I think a lot of people that I've done deals with, I mean, they've become great long-term friends. So
organically,
I think what you just said,
organically,
keep the grass, like you got to just be a little more diligent.
For sure.
And we talked about this on a podcast before, is like, you just got to protect your space. You can't allow everybody in your home. You can't allow everyone access to you. Like, so just being more diligent and who we allow inside. Like,
for sure.
I listen to my wife now. She will tell me she's good at it.
Yeah, I listen to his wife too.
They always say that.
She is the one.
And
I'm the type of person. She'll tell me something, but I gotta figure it out. I gotta find out myself.
For sure.
Yeah.
And sometimes like, dang,
it's just part of being a man. We're just so hard headed.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Like, you was right, man.
Yeah. Mama knows best and your girl knows best. For sure. For sure.
Yeah. Dang, bro. Yeah, I got a little PTSD with all that.
One thing is crazy too is like, you can have your friends and family, but it's like, if you have an event, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you have something going on and you post something about something special or whatever, and it's crazy how many strangers or people that are distant will go and like and share and follow your stuff. And it's like your best friends or people that say they're around you, like, they don't even.
Why is that?
Are
they tired of your success?
No, I don't know. I get what you're saying, but I'm bad at that though.
I'm
not a big repost share, just because I know so many people that are doing it.
Yeah.
Then my whole feed would just be of me just showing love to not just showing love like it's a bad thing, but next thing I know, I'm looking up and I've got somebody doing this, somebody doing this, and it's just all on my every single day.
Start a marketing company? He just posted a painter, auto mechanic,
so it's just like,
lawn service.
Bro. Like I want to see my guys, do good, but like you said, an event or something, like I'm gonna show love. I'm gonna go to that. If they own a business, I'm gonna go show love to that business.
Yeah.
I'm for sure doing stuff like that. I'm gonna try to promote y'all as much as I can.
So that's what I'm just saying.
But not social media. I'm not a big social media.
Not bump to social media. I hate
showing up for
you. That part.
Yeah, 100%.
I know where he was coming from.
Yeah,
it's like, why is that? Like, why couldn't you show up? And I know for him being around, how long? 2024 this business started? 2024? Yeah, 2024. Very early on, I knew how much he cherished just the presence.
Yeah.
I ain't got to buy this man a Rolex. He got a Rolex.
Yeah.
What I can get him some shoes. He might like it, but just be there.
No, I'm gonna like the shoes.
You gonna like the shoes,
but no, I'm the same way though. I'm the same way.
Show up.
Just show love.
For my birthday, be a genuine dude. Don't bring me no gift.
Don't bring me nothing.
Just show up.
That's how it is. Like for Christmas, you don't gotta bring me nothing. I want to give to all my family. I want to give them something. You know, but like you said, just being present, being a genuine person. That's all. Like, I'm at the point now in my life, I don't want nothing from nobody. I just want a genuine person that I could just talk to, who ain't gonna judge me, who's gonna be there if I ever called them and I needed something. That's all I want.
That's it.
And I will say, man, he don't know that we've met prior at a barbershop, and this is when you was at all-time high, UTSA quarterback, and you were just like this.
Oh,
you didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
I was in there blending in. At that time, I think I was up there too in like financial wise. And you just were just like you, what's up, man? Blah 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 blah. Like just talk. You treated me just like you treated me today. Like we had a regular
tell everybody
conversation.
that, bro. Hey, and
So
my best friends in high school say the same thing. My brothers, my family, like I'm not like I was a good football player, but that's not who I am. I'm a humble, chill. You not gonna know it. I'm not ever gonna throw it in your face. I'm never gonna brag about it because that's not who I am as a person. That's just who I was.
I think too, as people have access to people that are more successful. And I remember we were at that Blue Prime event, and the room was great. There was tons of successful people that do great things in this city.
For sure.
And they're the most kindest, giving, humble people. People and that's not all people, but most people that have had a decent level of success, they're not greedy. They're not rude. They are kind. They are giving. And I think that's one thing that, people that are trying to grow, like you need to lose this level of pride and this.
For sure.
Like I think people have, like when they're trying to grow, they have this level of arrogance of like I'm gonna put my nose up and
we see that in our industry a lot. In real estate, we see it,
bro.
Oh my gosh,
it's disgusting.
It's unreal.
I'm ready to kind of move away from that.
I'm just like, bro,
it's bad.
Relax.
And it'd be the ones you would think they make multi-millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And then the stat comes out, 73% of agents didn't close one deal last year.
Yeah, in the world of commercial real estate, it's terrible.
I mean, yo's a little different. The commercial's different. But in our industry, all throughout real estate, a lot of agents, some builders, they just carry themselves a certain way. Like, man, that's why the builder we just met at the restaurant, I love this dude.
Yeah.
This dude, he remembered our conversation. He called me back. Hey, look at this, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Remember you wanted this? I'm like, see, this is the one.
Exactly.
That's the one I'm going to promote. That's the guy I'm going to promote. Because he's bigger than being a builder.
He's personal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was listening. That's for sure. I'm the same way.
Cool. Well, Frank, appreciate you stopping by.
For sure, bro.
I think this was a great time. I hope you guys love what you heard. Please tap in, follow Frank. He's doing some great things in the city. Always tapped into the community to see how he can make this place better for, everybody. So we appreciate y'all for being here. Check y'all next time.
Appreciate y'all, brother.
Next time.